Thursday Night Baseball on the show as we join you from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Yordano Ventura gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Ian Kinsler heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 6:15.
Ventura into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak, and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here. J.D. Martinez will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And this misses outside and a bit high, 1 ball, no strikes. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Ramirez. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Victor Martinez will get his first opportunity here. And he enters play third in the American League batting race.
And he's off to the start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of this season.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, CAIN. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tigers get just the 1. We'll move. Number 32, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. Going to try and do that here again.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Around second, he'll try for third, and he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
That's a nice job of finding that gap to start the inning. This is going to get all the way to the wall, and with his speed, he took 1 look over his shoulder, and then he turned it on. He's going to make it into third with nobody out.
Here's JARROD Dyson. as this is swung on and chopped over to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, that's a good job right here of answering that run in the top of the first with a run of their own, and now we're back to level.
Eric Hosmer will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ground ball right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He really likes hitting here in front of the hometown crowd. I mean, his average at home is over 300, so I expect to see a very comfortable and confident hitter when he steps into the box in this one.
Kendrys Morales digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
1-1, here it is. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Second inning upcoming here in KC. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. That's popped up out towards short right field. Ramirez is there for it. 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Alcides Escobar out there at that shortstop position in this one. One of the finer defensive players in all the game. Has great range, great athleticism, and an excellent arm. Not afraid to be aggressive. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Tyler Collins gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. CAIN has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Mike Aviles will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And no, he can't make the play. Ventura has his target. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
Ian Kinsler will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a throw over to first. And the runner will get back standing.
Just checking.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Justin Upton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lays off 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Tigers strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Alex Gordon will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Alex Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Into the box, Lionel Traxler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. For Gordon, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. No one out with a runner at second. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Two-0 pitch on the way. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, Mike MOUSTAKAS. Lifted in the air out to right. Martinez over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, not enough people give Miguel Cabrera credit for what he's able to do defensively. Remember, he came up as a...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. It's sharply toward third, and that's in there, base hit. Lorenzo CAIN will get a second crack at it here. Remember, he tripled to start out the home first.
Yeah, a lot of guys are trying to pull everything when they get up to the plate. He went the opposite way. Really paid off for him.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
JARROD DYSON has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Collins has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Upton's under it. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me. It slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire is letting that thing go.
J.D. Martinez will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Victor Martinez is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
2 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. And this will get down for Victor. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So striding in, Nick Castellanos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. So stepping in, Jarrod Saltalamacchia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
And nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his ball nicely. That'll fire up the whole dugout.
Tyler Collins is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Looking to minimize the damage here, and he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. Kendrys Morales digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Line drive to center field. Upton is there, and he has it for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Liner towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that misses up and in, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Mike Aviles is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Ventura gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too...
Ouch, that one hit him.
You hit him. You got him.
Justin Upton will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 24,
Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Chopped toward the second baseman. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Mike MOUSTAKAS is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
third baseman, Mike MOUSTAKAS.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Sent on the ground out to second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Settling in now, Alcides Escobar. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
JARROD DYSON bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get on base and prefer.
Oh, and he lays out to make a great play and end the inning. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. J.D. Martinez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ventura's ready. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you've got to have at this level.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Nick Castellanos is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Let's take a look at our score.
Jason Vargas is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Jared Saltalamacchia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Trying to hold the lead. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Tyler Collins will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Now a ground ball for MOUSTAKAS. This might be 2. Ramirez on to Hosmer. A double play, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Royals.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hosmer.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Collins sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
second baseman
Hanley Ramirez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mike Aviles will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
Mike Aviles.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Vargas gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Now batting,
Ian Kinsler will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
center fielder number
Justin Upton will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Back in standing. Ready on 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Miguel Cabrera stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
High. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 6-3. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Up next for the Tigers.
Into the box now, Nick Castellanos. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Jared Saltalamacchia will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 3 runs already home here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Alex Gordon gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
Catcher.
Lionel Traxler will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Collins on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Mike Moustakas will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Upton going back. Still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
After the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere. But you talk to a lot of hitters, and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
Right side hit hard. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. Lorenzo CAIN ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals get 1 here, courtesy. Tyler Collins is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Vargas into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner toward short. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in is the shortstop, Mike Aviles. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Scott Alexander will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mike Aviles is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 0-1 delivery. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out. Ian Kinsler will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Smoke toward third. And reined in, one away.
You know, I think they're pretty lucky at third right here that the contact play wasn't on. This is a sharply hit ground ball, and he would have been toast at home if he tried to score.
And that's ball 4, so Upton will take first on the intentional walk. Miguel Cabrera will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And if he can just bear down and get one more guy right here and get out of this, he's going to get an ovation like he's never heard, because that was a big second out.
First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They're up. Leading off the inning, JARROD DYSON, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Some action now in the Tigers' bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Down and away, ball 1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Well, he's got a different look to him in this 7th inning. Much more determined.
Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Kendrys Morales will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score remains steady at 6-4. Leading off the inning, Victor Martinez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tap fouled at home plate. Hit in the air to straightaway center. CAIN is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting,
Nick Castellanos steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Popped high in the air. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
the catcher, number 39.
Jared Saltalamacchia ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Tyler Collins digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Boy, a 2-out single, now nearly a hit by pitch. You've got to be careful right here not to let this inning get away from you.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They still lead at 6-1. Mark Lowe is on it now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Hanley Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Alex Gordon digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Castellanos backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting,
Lionel Traxler will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Salvador Perez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. He's out.
Whew, no problem.
Nothing doing here this half. Salvador Perez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Mike Aviles will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. Justin Upton steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
Oh, that's out.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Striding into the box, Miguel Cabrera, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Luke Hochevar will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera. Number 10 for him on the year. And they double him up. It's 8-4. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Mike MOUSTAKAS. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And there's ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And Aviles will throw on to first, and there's 1 gone. Alcides Escobar will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. And that's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
3-1.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 6.
Now to the plate, LORENZO CAIN. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, we got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now, and hey, 1 more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. And we've seen stranger things happen.
Paulo Orlando will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Eric Hosmer makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Not in time, and how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Castellanos is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
That's about as economical a save as you're ever going to find. He only threw 4 pitches, but they're enough to get the job done.
And the Tigers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Miguel Cabrera. Don't put that card in your bicycle, folks. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's no question he was